What's going on, everybody? Doc, Average Gamer Guys, back yet again. Some more Escape from Tarkov action. And today, kicking off a series that we had started previously before the end of last wipe, that I'm excited to get back into. If you're familiar and you were a fan of the channel, back a little bit ago, at the end of last wipe, we started a series called Weapon Testing. This is basically just my opportunity to take in, now that I'm very much post-game, got all the quests except for killing Shirtman and killing Killa, got everything else done, got Kappa out of the way, got plenty of money in the bank. This is a good opportunity for me from a skills perspective, with everything being pretty high level, to test some weapons out. So I'm really excited with a lot of weapons that they brought into this patch. I've got quite a few ideas for where I want to go and test some different things out. Some of the new attachment changes I think will be really interesting from this most recent wipe. So that's really what the series is going to be about. We're probably going to run 3 maps. We're going to try to mix it up a little bit, but we're definitely focused on pushing PvP, seeing how these guns perform in a fight, and we may do a little bit of breakdown action if we get into any really intense fights. Talk about strategy, talk about wins and losses, and where we could have done a little bit better, or where we might have been able to pick up some kills just with some good positioning. But we'll see. That will really be episode dependent. The majority of this is going to be focused. We're going to be focused to the action. We will show a little bit of looting if we get any really solid kills or get to push any really good spots. But we're going to mix it up. Like I said, go to a couple of different maps and run some PvP. So hopefully you enjoy this episode. Hopefully you enjoy this series. And we'll try to pump, do at least 1 or so of these a week. And try to keep some of the content fresh. And again, if you haven't had a chance maybe to test some of these weapons out, or you've just kind of shied away from whatever reason, I'll give you my totally unprofessional opinion on if I like them or not, and just what builds seem to work relatively well for me if I end up enjoying the gun, which some of these I'm sure I probably won't. So with all that being said, thank you so much for the support of the channel. If you end up enjoying this, we've got plenty of other Escape from Tarkov content on the channel. If the biggest thing you can do, we've got some subscriber goals for the year. If you end up enjoying it and you like sticking around, just thank you for the support. Like, comment, subscribe. Those are the 3 best things. Watch the video to the end. You can even skip the ads. I really don't care. But just watch time, likes, and comments, all that stuff, subscriptions, really does help us out with everything with the channel. That's the best way to show support, so we really do appreciate that. In addition to that, if you ever want to come just hang out, chat with us, ask us some Tarkov questions, have some fun people to do some raids with, or just a chill place, just hang on the weekends. We stream on the weekends, Friday and Saturday, usually around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll hang out for quite a few hours and just play some Tarkov, maybe some other games that you might be interested in. So with all that being said, we're going to jump into our first weapon here, and then we'll get into some raids. All right, so the first weapon, this is one I've been wanting to try out for a while and just have never picked up. There's a couple of reasons. One, I was really afraid. Ammo availability for this weapon is pretty tough. We're at the point in the wipe. I'm going to run class 5 armors during these, and I'm going to do my best to run top tier ammo for them. Just because I think in most fights where we are in the wipe, there's so much access to everything with the flea market, and most players being at a progressive level enough that I'm going to be running into at least class 4 and 5 armors and above. I have to give these weapons the best test I can in the current environment. So I'm going to try the SIG MCX 300 Blackout. I was really happy that they added this gun. I think it's a very interesting mix. But a couple of things kept me away from it. 1, again, ammo availability. 2, I'm big on recoil and ergonomics balance. And I saw, at least at the outset, without playing with this gun too much, that it suffered from one or the other. You could either get it really well on a recoil perspective, or you could get it pretty good on an ergonomics perspective, but it struggled to kind of do both. So I played around with a couple different builds. This is what I settled on. This is what we'll be testing today. That I'm pretty happy with from a recoil and an ergonomic standpoint. Again, in my opinion, I think you have to have a good balance of both. And with the builds that I put together, that's what I'm going to be shooting for. They're not always going to be top tier. They're not always going to be the best. It's really dependent on your play style. But it should give a pretty good representation of at least a decently modded weapon that you can take in and hopefully have some fun and maybe find successful in some PvP fights. Again, ammo availability, got the option to buy it now from the trader, but you got to run the AP rounds in this. It's just purely my opinion, but I think it's backed up by some statistical fact. But this is the build we've got. Like I said, we're going to jump into a couple of raids. We're going to mix up our maps, and we'll probably start first with customs. So we'll see you in the raid. All right, customs is first up here. I like to test on this map because we can get into some pretty good PvP. So let's see. Let's see what we got for us here. Honestly, pretty good spot to get into some fights. Hopefully we don't get killed off spawn here. That'd be the only like really crappy thing. I like to push through, get to what I call overturned. So I should have started this in the intro, but for these, again, I'm going to be testing, I'm really going to be trying to run these weapons in some different scenarios. I'm also hoping with maybe some change up in the maps. I was doing this all on customs in previous episodes, that hopefully we can run into some different situations. We'll try some factory out. The third map I have is kind of undetermined at this point. Interchange or woods. Maybe try to see if we can run into some bosses and see how viable some of these guns are. Obviously not a guarantee. So I do want to play aggressive here. I want to definitely get into some PvP. I don't want to just go charging forward and get killed instantly. That's what we're going to hope to avoid. See what happens. Alright, we're going to move across. Very easily could have had a corner spawn there, because we had the far back spawn. So somebody could be in front of us. We're just mindful of that. But I'm really looking to test these weapons on, obviously, killing power. That actually felt pretty good. Handling, obviously recoil control. I'm running a no backpack meta here. That's an opportunity. Sounds inside there. It's like a PPSH. Sounds like two, maybe. Somebody killing some scavs. Jesus. Oh. Maybe up top? That legitimately scared me. Well, good shot. Maybe up top? Maybe in the little skeleton building? Not really sure. That is Tarkov, though, for sure. That is definitely Tarkov. Oh, boy. I heard him. Thought there was two. I'll go take a look back, see if I can pick them up. Again, gonna try to push pretty aggressively to get to some of these locations, but also want to be smart. So we'll mix it up here. Probably go factory. See how we do there, and catch you in the next raid. Time for some factory. Hopefully we get a little bit more PvP than the last one. Oh, we shall see. They may end just as quickly. Actually, not a terrible spawn. Gotta warm up the old aim here, boys. Poor guy. Everybody else at? Everybody's scaring me today. Guys up top. My dang leg out. This feels pretty good. We're not gonna lie. I gotta warm the old fingers up here a little bit. Get some aim training done. But this feels pretty good. Level 40. What are you doing, Billy? He's probably rocking the good stuff too. Alright, Billy. This guy's just trying to do his quest. Oh. Well, against very low geared players, this thing shreds. That's not everybody. There's one left. He's hanging out somewhere. Grab a little bit of money. Check for some keys. It actually feels pretty good. I'm actually a fan. I am a fan. Oh. There's our boy. I'm asking to get killed. Where's this last guy? I didn't. Did I miss him in the side hallway, maybe? I don't think so. I may legitimately run this gun a little bit more. This thing slaps. This is where we spawned. Alright, well. Good test. I like it. I should check these guys, but we out. Like I might have actually just ran into the one thing I didn't check was the other exit. But successful tastes, yes. I like it. I actually like it quite a bit. This is a pretty fun gun. Pretty fun little gun, I would say. Got a little bit of lobby action there. Nobody was really that geared. That's unfortunate, but still shreds. Shreds from the hip. Shreds from point fire. My shots are definitely not on, but it feels pretty good. And I mean, it's doling out some pretty solid damage. Getting some pretty good hits there. So we'll get reset here, and I'm probably gonna try an interchange run. Probably gonna try to run in, get a kill, and see if we can hit some PvP on the way. We will catch you in the next raid. Alright, so our last map up here is going to be Interchange. As I said, I'm actually hoping we can get a kill spawn. I think it'd be really interesting to get in, get a run at the guy, and just see how this performs. We'll definitely get some chances at some PvP here. We may get it right off the rip with this spawn. Not a great spawn, not a great kill spawn. But we can push in and yep, this is trouble. That guy I'm pretty sure was up top. Well, kind of stunned him in his tracks there. I don't know if there's more or not. That guy definitely got topside spawn. Yeet. Zero the old armor out. Thanks for the backpack. Throw that in there. Okay. This thing performs. That was all chest shots too. Now I still gotta get inside, interestingly enough. That guy hard pushed. Which I don't hate that move for him. Especially if you can clear that back, and especially if he saw me moving. You gotta be really careful of that spawn that we got. Mouse, hello. Just gonna go and... Uh-oh. I don't know if this is gonna screw with that at all. I'm not gonna take the chance. Since we can get into here. I'm very happy with the AP performance, too. I was a little nervous about that round. Again, against some of the other top tier ammo. And seems like it's holding up. So, Scav, hello? Hello? That sounded up top. This is a tough position to be in right here. think we roll up top. I know I said push Killa, but let's see what other PvP shenanigans we can get into here. It's $7 a round from either Peacekeeper. Oh, availability is a little tough. You can buy 300 at a time, though, which is definitely enough for probably a loadout or two. Depending on how you are with your ammo, where you're going. I actually love to check Ultra Medical. It hasn't been ransacked already. This right here is always a tough push as a solo. It's because you got so much to cover, so many angles. I think we might have got him there. Nope. Well, he definitely got Ultra, which is sad. Might not have gotten Tech. We might have a chance there. Pop off the stomach, too. We took a shot there, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. Well, that was the same guy. Sorry for the noise. We got. We're gonna take all this. What do you get from Ultra for me? Nothing. Scooped it all. Oh, he got a dude in Tech here. The other chaos boy. I'm dead. What was that right there? AK? I don't like being here. This is not fun for me. Probably not fun for you listening. It's very loud. Take this back? I don't know. Looks like he scooped it all. I really want to check that guy, though. I feel like that was at me, right? I would think so. Oh, the grenade. Oh, I played that really poorly. I had him on the initial run-in, and I paused, tried to get the headshot. Well, it's doing work. That was fun. Not a ton of hits for a lot of damage, so pretty good. Where'd he get me? Yeah, the F1. I didn't even hear the grenade. Solid. Solid. Actually, I like it, though. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I definitely should have been in a crouching position there. Or picked a different spot to weigh. Because that's pretty well straight on. But, yeah, I like this thing. I'm going to be honest. Handles pretty well. Damage output, I think, is pretty good. Obviously, you got to run the AP rounds, and they are expensive. Like I said, I'll just confirm. Yeah, $7 a round from Peacekeeper. It looks like level 4, too. So, you can see other than that, I mean, it's expensive. It's a pretty beefy round to be able to pick up. But if you can afford it, or you find some, or you have the dollars to spend, or you kill me and pick mine up, although I don't think I left that guy very much ammo, I think you would enjoy this. This is a pretty cool build. Again, can probably be done better, but I liked it. I had a lot of fun with this thing, actually. From a recoil standpoint, it felt pretty good. Obviously, you can definitely, M4s, there's a lot of guns you can really dial down your HKs. You can really dial down on a recoil perspective, but if you're looking to mix it up a little bit, change it up, and still have a good AR platform, this is a pretty high recommendation for me. Again, you could mess with the ergonomics. If you're bigger on ergo than recoil, or vice versa, I think you can do probably a little bit with both either way. But the fact that you can get it silenced is pretty nice, and for the most part, there's not a ton to change out. There's a few things. Again, you can mess with some silencer options and such like that, but obviously some sight options and whatever you want. But there's only a couple hand guards. Yeah, this was pretty fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. First raid, obviously got that insta tap, but we got a nice almost factory clear on some lower geared players, but got a good opportunity to see it in action, and then a couple of good fights right there in interchange. So that was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We'll have more of this coming up, and as always, links in the description. Twitter, Twitch, Discord, streaming on Twitch on the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays, 8:30-ish Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out with us, pop in, ask your questions. If you ended up enjoying this video and you're not already, hit that subscribe button. Really does help the channel out. And just appreciate all the comments and all the likes. And we got more Escape from Tarkov. More Escape from Tarkov content coming to the channel. So stay tuned. So with that, I'll close it out. Doc, Average Gamer, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Peace.